And we're back with one, two, three, four wonderful individuals, and myself, of course.
Oh, you count?
No,
Generally, one, two, three, four, five, six.
I don't think he knows how to count.
I just counted.
Green.
How many crayons are there in a pack? 16 or 32?
And we already know that brown is the best color.
Brown.
They,
Oh boy, no.
he
No, his
said so.
favorite is blue. We
Is
all
it?
know that.
I thought he said
No,
brown.
his favorite's
No,
always
blue,
blue.
Hmm.
green sometimes, but only
Green's good.
Crayola. All of the crayons are subpar. Anyway, we're joined by Licky. We're joined by Zoria, and we're joined by Jarek, who were
Why
six.
are they called by their character names and I was just called by my name? What a ripoff.
They have their character names in their little chat names, and Licky
He does.
Bubbles
Hmm.
does not,
I
otherwise
just
known
take it
as
that
Fitch.
yeah, he doesn't remember our names, so he just reads them from me.
Just read them. Uh, Last session, the party was able to extricate themselves from the city. Not without a severe amount of non-consensual penetration
Mm. We were
from
able to extricate with a tactically acquired asset.
Hmm.
a chain devil glued to himself in some fucked up manner. Um,
Terrible.
the party was attacked by two desk-sized mosquitoes.
Desk sized. Americans will use anything, does not use the metric system.
What the fuck's a desk size in terms of scale? Because
Two washing machines.
About a
that's
half a
actually
board.
Yeah.
that's actually better.
But they did manage to survive thanks to Vess after they all went unconscious due to the
Hmm.
loud droning in their ears. Vess smacked them awake one by one and tried not to die some more.
We succeeded this time.
Mm-hmm.
This time.
The party usually succeeds 99% of the time.
I feel like there are multiple qualifiers that need to be laid on that statement, but all right, let's go with it.
You've only TPK'd once, and you're still here, Jarek.
Once is more than enough.
One TPK is definitely more than enough.
But already made it back to the Drow lines and encampment. Vess and Tilly found a medical tent so they could have a doctor tend to their wounds. And Fitch took exception to that.
He took it personally.
Took it a little personally.
He told Vest that he would violate HIPAA because Vest called him not a real doctor.
Which
Vest
doesn't
just came
help.
out. Vest just came out swinging.
Mhm.
I like how Vest has continued to be the Karen of the party. Never would have expected it, but here we are.
Never would have expected it.
Although I don't know if a patient can violate HIPAA.
The doctor can violate HIPAA.
A patient. I don't know if a patient can violate HIPAA.
I don't think they
No,
can.
because the patient is up. It's up to them to disclose their medical
Right.
information in a way they see fit.
Right.
It binds the provider only.
Yeah.
Not the case.
Meanwhile, Jarek found out that Vestille was nearby. By her just popping into camp and being like, "What's up?"
Yeah. Also had visitation from Rioni.
Or Brioni, excuse me. Thank you, not Vestille. You know Vestille's in camp. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I missing anything?
Seems like that about covers it, I think.
Yeah, we were surrounded by guards. There was some threat of tentacle play from Ryuni.
Tesoria.
Promise.
Yeah, does
Not
Aurea this
threat.
time.
Mm,
Jarek was busy sitting on the demon.
yeah. Oh, and we
Yeah, and
still have.
Reuni kept trying to be like, "Oh, I'll watch the devil. I promise I won't do anything." At which
Jarek's like,
Jarek
yeah,
said,
no.
"No."
We ain't there yet in our relationship.
Other than that, we haven't found the horses yet, but that's tangential.
Oh, Pink, do you remember what we talked about 2 weeks ago?
Oh yeah,
Okay, just want to make sure.
yeah.
Me smells plotting.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, no plots here.
In either case, while Jarek is sitting on the body, it might be a good time for Zoria to go and acquire said horses.
Yeah, she was asking about. She actually used saving face for once, actually, to get a good-ish charisma check to convince someone to go look for them.
Oh, yeah, okay. I buy it. That might work.
But yeah, we're just waiting about.
Are you gonna try to talk somebody into the horses?
I don't
I'm
know. Is
opening
Ryuni
up with that because there's not a whole lot Jarek's gonna be doing. He's literally babysitting a demon.
if Ryuni's still
I am
around, or
too.
hey,
Sorry.
if Ryuni's still there, Zora will pester her about the horses.
Um, she did say that she would be nearby, but she's not immediately within sight.
Fine. Yeah. So Zora will go sit on top of the demon with Jarek then.
Okay.
Big shift.
Boy, demon's gonna have its back broken before the
Devil.
interrogation even begins.
Yeah.
Devil. Sorry.
We've got to wait till the next day anyway, because that's when Tilly can do her thing.
That's true. Okay.
I would like to note that when Fitch comes back from the medical tent, he will also, without a single damn word, sit on the devil with Zora and Jarek.
If we're gonna be taking shifts, that means Jarek can sleep. Not far away, mind you. Probably in the same fucking room.
Yep.
Because paranoia.
Of
Our
course.
DM gave it to us.
Mm.
So if we're taking shifts sitting at the devil, I'll go first.
Okay. Are you going to do anything while you sit and wait?
Sit on the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, read a book. Oh, I'll look down to the devil and say, you know, you're really fortunate. Last time I did this to someone, or something like this, they were paying me. It did not end well.
Oh.
The devil is unconscious. Presumably, you
Oh.
keep it that way.
Are we
I mean,
keeping?
Jarrett
Are we
was.
like bonking him in the head like every so
Yeah.
often?
Right?
That's why I'd imagine Jarrett was doing.
Yeah. He starts to move around, and you just kick it in the face.
Yeah. Occasionally feed it a potion, make sure it stays upright, but that'll be for tomorrow. No, I meant upright as in life.
Upright as in.
Good berry? Not a good berry?
Or good berry. Good berries work too. As long as the motherfucker don't die. That's the important part.
Mm-hmm.
Which has a diamond. It's fine.
Yeah. I look forward to explaining to an army of Paylor why we just resurrected a chain devil.
If you even can.
Touche.
Does it work
Reincarnate him
on
as a
him?
bunny.
Okay. Throughout the night, there are
It's a creature, so I can revivify it.
Soul has to be willing.
and the soul has to be the creature has to be there. It is currently there. But throughout the night,
Revivify the soul does not have to be willing. Sorry. Continue.
you can force somebody to come back with Revivify.
It doesn't say the soul has to be willing. It just says you can't revive someone that's died of old age, and you can't revive it with new body parts.
Oh,
But we can make a house rule about it, but what the rules as written say.
I don't think it's pertinent right now. Yeah. Revivify does get around that. Interesting.
Yeah, recreation of the soul is when you start needing things like
There's
that.
Liz. Look at that. Not even
Yep.
2 hours
Wow.
He is
late.
returned.
I bet she's pissed. Maybe.
She looks pissed.
Why? She should be happy. She just made a lot of money.
Angry Oompa Loompa. You can't sue the angry
Anywho.
Oompa Loompa.
So yeah, we take our turns resting. You were saying go.
And watching. Throughout the night, there are various battles that are fought, skirmishes. Between the Drow and the Warforged and the demons and devils.
I forgot to talk to you about that. We'll do it later.
Okay. But your night goes unhindered. As these creatures continue to do what they will. They do not break the Drow lines. You do see a number more Warforged in the camp. Not core. But do you do anything in particular on your shifts? And how many of you are staying awake at a time?
2 at a time.
Okay.
2 at a time sounds about right.
Okay. So I believe it'll take you 8 or 12 hours, excuse me, to work the requisite time period. But
Yeah.
there's Vess.
I
Hi, Vess.
imagine Vess will take first rest with Jarek.
Vess isn't there.
All right. Healing 10.
Mm-hmm. Presumably. But the sun begins to rise, and the drow shade their eyes away from it. And Tilly eventually comes to camp. Oh,
Fuck yeah, Tilly.
good morning. Hi, Fitch.
And then Fish will rush forward without another word and give Tilly a warm, tight, happy lizard embrace.
Okay. Tilly very awkwardly.
This one's doctoring helped, no?
Yes, Fitch, you were a great help. See, I'm still wearing the bandage. This
Doctors help. This one helped. All better.
Yep, I definitely feel better than yesterday.
Have a good berry.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Maybe I'll just save this for later. I'm not really hungry right now.
Yes. And he will continue to stare in abject excitement.
Uh-huh. So we're gonna interrogate this thing.
Yes.
Do Well, who wants to interrogate it?
The man with the brain cell.
Yes, I will do it.
Who's got that today?
That would be either Vess or Jarek.
What?
Vess,
I told you I'd violate HIPAA.
Vess, did you stay in the tent or did you wander back with Tilly? Or are you doing something else? Bark, bark.
Park.
Let's wander someplace else today.
Okay. Okay. So who wants to be the person to do the interrogation?
We all know it's gonna be Jarek.
Yeah.
Problem there is that Jarek is probably asleep.
Well,
It's
then
still
he
daytime.
wakes up. We poop ourselves. Why are we so fast?
Sorry, my cum will be back on in a minute. I'm eating. But yeah, assuming Jarek, wakes up, has his rest and everything, he'd be down. Yes, he'd love this.
Okay. So who's waking up Jarek? Or presumably he's already awake. Not really a big deal there.
Sora's gonna go wake up Jarek.
Sure. So here comes to your tent.
Normal wake up process, or is Zoria being particularly Zoria today?
She's being particularly Zoria today.
Lights your tent on fire.
Hey, she'll say as she pokes you, I guess, or like kind of kicks you.
Kick sounds about right.
Roughly nudges with foot.
Yeah.
Do you have a thing with feet? You're
No.
always touching me with your feet.
Is boot. Do you want me to touch with feet?
Please, no. I don't think I'm into that. No, I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Oh, hi, Tilly.
Hi, Jarek. You should put some clothes on.
Yeah.
You know, what with
Jerk will
your
just
condition and everything.
Jerk will just stand up, stark raving nude, and commence to getting his trowel on.
She promptly turns away.
Zora
As
doesn't
most
care.
women are like to do.
Zora's not most
It
women.
promptly turns towards Jarek.
Your good berries are a little small, Jarek.
Not wrong.
They say you're better with words, so you should do it. Zora says, making this up.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, you can do that. You can make other people. Yeah, magic. Right. Okay. Yeah. He'll slap himself a little. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be good to go, and then we'll sort out his demonic highness.
Hmm.
After like
Yeah.
5 minutes of just like fiddling with his arm and adjusting and waking himself up, he'll stand up. He won't put armor on. He'll just have trowel, a hat, and an arm. All right.
It is
Okay, we're good.
not dark out.
Right, you're right. So yes, fully garbed. You're right. Paranoia. Cha cha cha.
Jarek would recognize that.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, paranoia, cha cha cha, and yeah, he'd indicate that Tilly that he was prepared.
Okay. Do you want to wake it up first, or should I cast my spell on you?
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to wake it up. How long does it last?
About an hour.
Oh yeah, we've got plenty of time then. Cast away, and then I'll get to it.
Okay. Tilly pulls out her book, opens it up to a specific page, mutters a few words, and casts tongues on you.
Man, I've been waiting for that sentence for so long.
She touches you with her hand.
With the power of tongues.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this spell grants you the ability to understand any spoken language that you hear. Moreover, when you speak, any creature that knows at least one language and can hear you will understand what you say.
Okay. Okay, we can work with this.
So,
Uh,
how do you wake it up?
roll it onto its back. Start
Good berries.
slapping its cheek. And then, yeah, I guess feed it a good berry.
Okay.
Fitch will take the
It is
creative liberty of putting good berries in its ears before it puts one in its mouth.
No. Jerk will stop the ear business. I need him to be able to hear.
And talk. Put
Does
good
it need
berry at
eyeballs?
You can put the good berry in a different hole. Nothing on the head.
And it has to be below the waist, Fitch.
How do I say this?
Offensively.
Fitch will do so if it's uncooperative.
Okay, that's. I don't know if that's properly punishment or reward, but we'll go with it. Sure. Jerick will have his whole array of potions sitting beside him,
Okay.
just out of arm's reach of Demon Boy.
Did you
Not that
make
Demon Boy
anything in
can do anything.
particular today?
He made 2 acid potions, 2 healing potions, and 1 fire potion.
I don't think that the fire is going to be particularly useful, but
No, not really.
See, what you do is you tie the demon to you restrain the demon on the ground, like with an entangle spell. And then you say, I'm going to take a step away every time you're uncooperative. And when I get far enough, I'm going to lob this shit at your face. I'm sorry. That was out of character.
But Fitch doesn't have the brain cells, nor
That
the
is
gift
shell
of
talking.
tongues.
That isn't Fitch talking.
Jerk. The demon is on his back in the cart, glaring up at you. With malice.
Okay, I was waiting for that last part. You looked down, went silent, looking in the book, and then came back with malice.
Sorry.
Well, welcome back to the world, Sunshine. How are we feeling? Just kidding. Don't care. How'd you get here?
Well, to the rest of you, how did Dio get down there so quickly? She's quick, but not that fast. Damn. For the rest of the party, it's just guttural, vicious utterings. But to Jarek, it is unhand me, insignificant creature, and I will spare you.
Okay, I see we're starting off on the wrong foot here. That's okay. But we can start off on the wrong foot. Everything's okay. And then Jerk will just reach out and pet his cheek.
Mm-hmm.
So, I need to know some things, and unless you tell me some things, I'm going to turn you into my hobby.
Make a wisdom saving throw. Any of you who are within 30 feet of it.
20 for Jerk.
Jarek is successful. A wisdom saving throw.
I know, what the
Surprising.
hell?
$18.
Successful. And sorry, you cannot.
Yeah, I cannot type.
Does
Does it work
everybody
like
have
correct?
good wisdom?
No?
Well,
It
Yeah.
wouldn't make sense if Fitch had bad wisdom.
Jarek has
I have that
proficiency, I presume.
No, it
Sorry, has
doesn't.
terrible wisdom. 10.
Okay.
Oh, actually, that's wrong for Jerk, actually. He got an 18. I'm sorry.
That is well enough. Zoria,
Yeah.
you are frightened currently. As an image of your mother is conjured in front of you.
Mm.
Bold move, Cotton.
Sore ridden, and you can see through her via various wounds and holes, almost zombified and clearly tortured. But you are frightened until 6 seconds.
So it lasts for 6 seconds and
Yeah.
then it's gone.
Which means you can't move closer of your own free will, and attacks against it have disadvantage.
Zora freezes for 6 seconds.
Staring off into
Does-
space.
Does Jarek have any idea that something just happened?
You felt something press against your mind briefly.
Okay, well, he's gonna dump out a vial of acid on his chest.
Oh. Okay. That's fun. It dies. Well, it goes unconscious.
And now the healing potion.
Fitch is going to shriek, "There is a hole!" and rush forward to stuff a good berry.
No, stop. It's part. You get him when he's done. Maybe. Don't stuff good berries in. Reserve the good berries.
Fitch goes back to sitting on his haunches.
Jarek, on the other hand, acid. Does that keep burning?
Not this acid.
Okay.
This is just a
Oh,
one-time
right. This is
damage.
it's not alchemist fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
It's just one-time damage. Okay. Given the fact that he had extremely low hit points.
Yeah.
And now is down and conscious again.
Don't do that again.
He glares up at you and says in his infernal tongue, "I see we got off on the wrong foot here. If you
Yeah,
let
it's
me
unfortunate.
go, I will give you that girl there."
You'll give me what?
He says, "That girl there." If you didn't
Yeah.
hear me. Okay.
He's Jarek's just looking around the tent like, the fuck are you talking about?
Tilly is nearby.
Oh. Okay. Not interested in the girl. I want information. And if you give me information, this is done. No more acid, no more waking up here, and I swear to God, if you don't work with me, I will leave you in this tent alone with him, pointing to Fitch, and he's going to keep talking. And he's going to keep talking. And he's never going to stop talking. You will spend years laying on the ground in this tent being talked at. It's awful.
Mitch understands this.
Jarek gets a stink eye.
Wait, no, don't threaten him with Fitch. I want to dissect him if you're done with him.
Oh, and that one wants to dissect you. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Tilly just wants to take you back to her wizard master, which I'm honestly all for if you don't cooperate. I will sell you to whoever pays out the most if you don't give me the information I'm asking for. I'm not going to torture you myself because I don't have that much energy. I'm just going to outsource this and make money off of you. We're both busy people.
And if I do give you the information that you seek,
I'll take you back into town and release you.
make a deception check, presumably.
Mm-hmm. That's a 24.
Wow. Well, short of rolling a natural 20, you rolled an 18.
Get fucked, devil.
22 insight.
Should have made a bard.
That was quite well enough. What information do you seek?
I need to
Creature?
know why you're here, how you got here, and all things pertaining to that. Within a limited extent. I don't give a shit about anything going 4 layers back. So let's start with how you got here.
The doors, obviously.
Doors. These doors, they open often?
occasionally when they are
What do you know about
set
them?
to be opened.
Set to be opened?
Sorry, I was taking notes.
Preparations are made, and the doors are forced open between the realms.
Who makes the preparations to open the doors?
My betters, buyers, those with more power than myself.
Well, they're big bad, so I'm sure they won't mind if you give me their names. At least one of them.
Oh,
I'm so glad this is a demon and not a devil, because the demon would be like, fuck you!
the Lady Scylla.
Can you put
The
that in
ladies-
chat, please?
The Lady Scylla?
Yes.
Okay. And what are you trying to do here?
We seek to destroy the demons and to gain a foothold in this fresh realm.
So you're just here to kill demons.
Question. Very important question, Dump. You said demon singular. Did you mean demons plural?
Plural. I put an
Okay.
S on it, the mic might not have picked it up.
I took it to mean, like, we're here to kill this Dino. Like, you know, an implied plural.
Sure. Okay.
So you're just here to kill demons.
Yes.
Nothing else? That's it? You just
And to gain a
run
foothold.
in?
And to gain a foothold on this plane.
Huh. Okay.
Right for the devouring. Spoils ready for the taking.
I get it. You're evil. You don't need to convince me. Ah, Lady Scylla. And you don't know anything about how the doors are arranged to be opened?
It's outside of my purview.
Hmm. And why are the demons here?
Presumably for the same. Although
Doesn't
they
seem-
are a wild and disgusting race from the abyss originally.
It doesn't seem strange to you that when the doors open for you, they also open for the demons?
We recognize this, but do not know the cause.
So whatever Lady Scylla is doing is opening doors for both of you.
He shrugs.
Is there anything? Is there anything keeping you from killing these demons where you're from?
We do, as we will, and as we can. There's a great war raging.
Tell me more.
This war has raged on for tens of years, hundreds of years. I don't know your time scales, but we fight in the hells and across the abyss. Demons attacking devils, we attacking them, each trying to gain control of the domains.
Vying for power, and you don't know why the doors are opening. You're a grunt, aren't you?
Have you heard the expression that knowledge is power?
Oh, so they're not giving you any. All right, now that makes sense. All right. Jerk will look around the tent to Tilly and Zoria. Does anybody have any questions before we cut him loose?
Um,
Did you promise to cut him loose?
what, why do they end up in cities?
I don't think he's gonna know, but why do you always show up in cities?
It is simply where we are directed to go.
Apparently, it's where they're directed to go.
They are summoned by ritual.
According to him, Lady Scylla, one of his superiors, arranges the doors to open, and they come through the doors and come here to fight the demons.
Is Lady Scylla a devil?
I would presume. Is Lady Scylla a devil?
Lady Scylla is something else.
Something else like what?
Unbound by the mechanisms of law versus chaos.
Unbound from the mechanisms of law versus chaos. She is something else. Oh, that's lovely. All right.
I assume you're all watching him intently.
Mhm.
Make a perception check.
That's easy enough.
Individually.
18.
4.
17.
Zoria. 4. Unsurprising. Um. Zoria and God's name is this? Okay, thank you.
I like how he smells it to see if it's edible.
Smells good. Pickle, you're
Zoria
not
and
getting
Tilly, I'm
any.
assuming.
Yes, sees as well. But he has been watching Fitch of all of the party most intently.
You're cool. Look over at Fitch for a second and then look back to him. Why are you eye fucking lizard?
Should this one I fuck it back?
Nope.
And the good barriers.
Pulled out of Fitch's pants.
Yes.
Um, you hold one of the keys.
Hmm. Are they important?
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I'm okay with
Fitch
that.
help.
How?
He's doing the good berry.
No.
That's an intimidation check. Jerk got 14.
Okay. Of course. Too low again. the keys will offer us permanency.
Oh, now that's interesting. You see, one of you stole something of mine. I'm beginning to think it was part of a key. I'm gonna skull fuck her. All right. But not you, Susan. I'm good to my word. And he'll start picking the devil up onto his shoulder.
Okay.
Wait, no. Don't. Not yet.
No? Did you have something you want to ask?
Max it back onto the ground.
No, he's still holding it in the
Oh, okay.
fireman's carry.
I said I wanted to dissect him.
You're not dissecting him. That would make me untrue to my word.
Well, yes. I don't care about that.
You already have one in the hole you can dissect. Don't be greedy.
There are more questions. This
What
is
other
unique.
questions?
There are unique opportunities.
He's holding it in the fireman's carry and just slaps its ass lightly. Well, get on with it.
Well, if Lady Scylla is not devil, what major, renowned devils are involved in this? Are they involved or are they just tools? Because the way he speaks it or the way you translate it, they're all just fucking clueless. And this Lady Scylla holds power. Yes?
That's what it sounds like, and that's a good question. Hey, Susan. Are there any major devils involved with this?
Numerous. But I serve the Lady Scylla.
Could you give us a name of one of those big devils? As Gump's like, God damn it.
Right? One fiend is not enough. You need another.
Yeah, Zoria Zoria says, "No, I am prepared for this," and she like pages to some notes she has, and she starts quoting like devils that she read from in the treatises of Hells, one by one, specifically asking like, "Is this one involved? Is this one involved? Is this one involved? Is this one involved?"
Or is running an itinerary. An RSVP.
Mm-hmm. Um. More so fiends. Lord Baphomet.
Lord Baphomet.
Baphomet.
Hey, he's a big boy. I remember reading about him.
Again, a number of devils all vie for power here.
He says a number of devils are all vying for power, and Lady Scylla just seems to have the biggest balls in the group.
You said she was not a devil.
She is
Yeah,
one of many.
She is one of many vying for yada yada yada, and he serves her.
Will fail in the end. Human.
And will fail in the end. Human. Which begs the question of who the fuck he thinks he's talking to.
Wait, I'm not done. And she
Wait,
still rifles her notes.
Mm-hmm.
There is a name that has come up in past, unrelated. But I'm curious. And she'll kind of lean closer to the devil and just say, Bragmore.
He looks at Jarek questioningly.
He made his back given it's in a fireman carry.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But I mean, given that situation, that means he's probably close enough to hear a fucking whisper. He'll just slap its ass. Bragmore? That ring a bell? Bragmore ring a bell, buddy?
No. I do not know
He says
this
no.
name.
Doesn't know that name.
You said he doesn't know how the portals are open, then? As
No.
well?
Lady Scylla does, but he doesn't.
We know how they're open.
Yeah, but that's not something I'm going to say out loud now, is it?
Of course. And he is interested in Fitch for key.
Mm-hmm. Surprising nobody. Well, I mean, slightly surprising. He says it can offer them permanence here.
Why are they not permanent here? Do they overheat and explode?
Why are you not permanent here, Susan? You said it would offer you permanence. Why are you not already permanent here?
Make another diplomacy check, persuasion check.
That's a 7.
7.
May I help?
How are you helping Zoria?
The Zora is directing the questions.
He doesn't speak common, Zoria.
Mm. Fine.
Um, 7?
Yeah.
I do not understand it. But after a time, our bodies weaken.
He doesn't understand it, but after a while, his body weakens. Their bodies weaken.
Hmm.
Probably something like a summoning. Now, if you have anything else, I'd suggest you make it quick. We gotta move.
Yes, I have a question to you now. Did you really promise you'd take him back?
Oh, yeah. Tilly, on me. He'll gesture for Tilly to follow him as he pulls his hood up and starts to leave the tent.
Uh,
Are you kidding? He looks pathetic. He's
yeah, we should probably just kill it.
Tilly,
yes.
on me.
Uh-huh.
Tilly,
I don't
keep
want
half
to
in
go
you,
back in the
other half.
city.
Tilly,
What
Tilly.
do you need?
Tilly, follow me.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Come on.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, he looks really pissed off.
Yeah, he would be. I'm pretty sure Fitch stuffed a berry up his ass. I'd be mad too.
Not yet.
Oh. Jerk will just walk out of the tent with him and start walking towards the city.
Okay.
I assume Tilly follows.
Yeah.
Does anybody else come is more important.
Zora does too.
Bitch.
She's
Okay,
still
so
trying to. She's still trying to argue like why you should not release him.
Release
Like
the devil into the
sell-
wild.
could sell him for parts. He is probably filled with interest.
And Zoria, of course, believed Jurek's lie that he was going to release him.
It's Zora.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming they have no problem getting to the town.
A small band of drow is escorting you.
That's fine.
Ryuni being one of them.
Also fine.
Do they not want to question them?
They might. So, Susan, I happen to be really familiar with how devil deals work. Do you remember what I promised you?
To be released in the city.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw you down, and I can't say shit for what's gonna happen between Zoria, Tilly, and the rest of these really mean-looking motherfuckers, but by demon law, I believe I've upheld my end of the bargain.
I suspect that you would believe that.
Yeah, you were right. Good luck! He'll slap the devil's ass and then just fling him down onto the ground just inside the city limits.
Okay.
And then lift a hand. Begin!
Sorry, let's carry forward. I want his insights.
What is inside? Fitch, or sorry, excuse me, in a very Gollum-esque manner.
I called dibs on his spleen.
I want his inside, my precious.
Screw it forward.
Hey, Gump.
Yes, Fitch.
I'm gonna pop Entangle on the guy.
Yeah.
I believe that's a strength saving throw. Yep, strength saving throw.
Yep. That's
That's a
nice.
15.
That's nice. He
Oh, this
fails.
devil is so fucked. This
Yeah.
devil is so fucked.
Mhm. He is. His movement speed is now 0, and he is still restrained. Hmm. Jerk.
Mm-hmm.
A sign off of a building frees itself
Uh,
and lunges at you.
Of course it does.
Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
Yeah. The chain's holding it up, striking at you, but missing.
Jerk saw the sign.
He saw the sign. Okay. Presumably Zoria is gonna stick a knife in him.
No, she's just beginning to like grab the hold of the chains to grab him back. I assume like a bunch of people are trying to do the same thing. Like to Drow want a piece of him, Tilly might want a piece of him.
Ryuni states that, we should just kill him and then divvy up the spoils.
Well, I'm fine either way. It's a smorgasbord, and I thought Tilly needed to be here for a chance for, getting something for her master to look good. She did a really good job sieging the city, after all. Good job, Tilly.
I don't know if that was patronizing or not.
It wasn't, but everything that comes out of my mouth sounds that way. It might be the spell.
She drops concentration on tongues.
Jerk will just look at the state of affairs, turn around, and start walking back to camp, because he does not need to worry about this motherfucker anymore.
Yep. Zoria, yes.
Fine, we should kill him, but we should do it in an organized manner, not here like savages. Also, I propose vivisection.
Hmm.
Get your scholars here. We're all going to have fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Gump.
Yes.
Is everyone distracted talking amongst themselves?
Not Ryuni.
Okay.
Ryuni's
Fitch
about
is
to
gonna-
cast Eldritch Blast, but what's Fitch doing?
Fitch was going to walk up to the restrained chain devil and force its mouth open. Just like hook a thumb in its jaw and rip its mouth open and take his rock and shove it in its mouth just to see what happens.
Oh.
His
Nothing.
doctor conducting experiment.
Nothing happens.
That's
Well,
not how you
Fitch is
experiment.
gonna keep trying, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
This is one in a very long list of things that I'm glad Jared left before.
he's going to open its mouth and like put the rock in, and then seeing as nothing is happening, he's gonna take the rock back, put the rock back in, take the rock out, whip out a couple of teeth,
Mm-hmm.
put the rock back in. Just Fitch experiments.
Yeah. While you're doing this, Fitch, he is struck by a number of Eldritch Blasts.
Are they coming only from Reuni?
Yes.
Counterspell.
Neat.
I love playing
No.
jerk sometimes.
We do this properly.
Zoria, must I make an example of you?
I love playing jerk so much.
You could try. Don't threaten me with good time. But no, don't. This is opportunity.
You can harvest the pieces when we get back to camp. But it's not coming back alive.
Zoria looks at Tilly like, kind of like, are you going to help me out, sis?
Yes.
I kind of agree with the drow woman. Zoria, no offense. The thing kind of scares me.
This one can help.
Oh,
How?
good, Fitch. Kill it. Hit it with your rock.
He's slowly taking rads. He's taking radiation damage from the rock in his mouth.
Zoria's just going to like press her temple and watch as the scene unfolds.
Mm-hmm.
This one meant it was going to help Zoria and feed the little baby that's now screaming in my arms. What did Zoria want to do? I was distracted by the baby.
She wants to vivisect him in like a proper scholarly environment. But that's not happening.
Nope.
Certainly is not.
As Reuni lets forth 3 more Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, Zora does nothing this time.
Smart move, Zoria. The first one, well,
It is
all
going
3 of them
to.
striking the
How do
creature.
I say this? How far
Counterspell.
away is Zoria? How far away is Zoria from Fitch Gump?
10
Should be
feet.
right next to. Yeah.
Okay. Fitch will unsubtly wink at Zoria.
Oh, no, don't do that. No. I know what you're thinking. Isoris, do not.
What is this one thinking?
Give me the diamond right now. She
Where
extends
do
her
I
hand.
put the diamond? And Fitch will take out the rock in the devil's mouth and replace it with another rock.
You begin to hear a loud buzzing.
Oh, fuck. Not again.
Yeah, I think it's time to leave.
Shit.
He's traumatized by those things.
I mean, I would be traumatized too if I had my organs sucked out.
Right?
She was born with 2 kidneys for a reason.
Yeah. You 3. Reuni motions to up to you, Drow. Drag it with us back to the line. And they go back and grab a few chains and start hauling.
Gump.
Yes, Fitch.
Can I collect the teeth that I knocked out?
Fitch scrabbles on the ground collecting teeth. Sticks his hands into its mouth really fast and fishes out a couple more.
and the formaldehyde comes out,
Hmm.
and they are deposited in the formaldehyde.
Yes, of course. Okay. Um, crossbows are loosed behind you, and
Double
the
tap.
creatures are kept at bay and don't particularly leave the city. Jerk, when you returned to the encampment 2 minutes before the rest of the party, did you do anything in particular for 2 minutes?
No, he'll go back to his tent, take some notes.
Okay, sure. I don't recall if Jerk kept anything back from the party.
No, he was forthcoming throughout. So it's safe to assume that they have all the information he does.
Sure. Okay. So, the party, Zoria, Fitch, Ryuni, and Tilly get back to the encampment. And this creature is hauled to a tent and hoisted onto a table. What do we, one of the drow asked, what are we doing about all these chains? It's going to make it significantly difficult to harvest parts.
It's simple. You peel the chains are glued to skin. Yes. Peel the skin away.
Oh, that's a good idea, Zarya. I'll get somebody who has a little bit of experience in this.
Tilly, does Hob not wish to witness this? Is interesting, at least.
I mean, I'm witnessing it.
Why do you secretly Hob?
No, why would you think that?
Then, well, you assume. Well, if you're not him, then my statement stands. Yes.
I know who Hob is.
I assume you do. What I mean is, do you not think he would want to witness or take part in this?
I think he's probably busy enough.
Something more important or a richer opportunity?
Presumably. I don't speak to know Hobbs' motivations and his day-to-day schedule.
Hmm.
He sent me to handle things.
Fine.
Fine.
It's his problem.
It's his problem.
I think is enriching opportunity.
That's why I'm here.
Also, and he's going to like turn to one of the drows. One of the drow. We need jars and hard liquor. Alcohol.
Okay. Sure. How many?
Fitch has an extra jar of formaldehyde that will be proffered towards Zoria.
Yes, Fitch.
It's like a little mason jar this big.
As many as you can get, because we're getting as many pieces as we can get.
Fitch actually does have a collection of jars.
Yeah, but not all full of formaldehyde.
I mean, Yeah. Oh,
And also not all large.
also true. How dare you present me the flaws in my own logic and reasoning?
Right? Fitch is a roving mason jar salesman doctor. But an individual comes back and begins to slice where he can in between the chains to begin peeling this creature out of the chains.
Can Fitch help?
Sure.
Yes.
Fitch, do you want to make well, never mind. A strength check. You're not here.
Someone roll me a d20 plus 7?
Seven.
Four.
At advantage.
Oh, at advantage. One moment.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Me.
16. Okay. Between the two of you, Fitch, you manage to strip and roll the skin on this chain devil.
The how of how Fitch would be doing that, besides using his stupid strength, is he's gonna be using heat metal on small parts of the chain to like
Sure.
soften them up,
Mm-hmm.
break it into smaller pieces and peel so it's easier to peel off.
Yeah.
Instead of a long length.
Sure. And you
And he's gonna
eventually.
talk the ear off of this drow,
Yeah.
talking about all his medical conquests.
Yes. I know a thing or two about medicine as well. Fitch, I believe.
Yes.
My knowledge certainly tends towards keeping people alive.
This one's knowledge is mostly about gangrene.
That tracks.
Right.
Gangrene is everywhere. You just have to be smart enough to catch it. It's a sneaky little critter.
Right. Is gangrene in the room with us right now?
Yes. Gangrene
Yes.
is always here. The ever-present friend.
Mm-hmm. Soon enough, you have a steaming corpse atop the table. Blood oozing over the edges and through the cracks in the boards. The muscles raw and exposed to the world. Flayed open. The face remains. The arms remain intact. And the legs past the thigh remain intact.
Side note, you can absolutely tell where Fitch made his cuts. And the man probably has to slap his hands away as Fitch tries to sample some of the delicacies.
So as you're unrolling this cane devil, Fitch is like licking it.
He's like, as though peeling the chains away from the skin, he's like trying to sneakily get little pinches of the skin that's like flayed and trying to like sneak it in his mouth when he thinks the drow isn't looking.
Such a weirdo. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's a dissection as well as a charcuterie board.
Mm-hmm. So,
Nobody understands Fitch's visions. How does it taste?
how does it taste?
Yes, obviously.
Saltier than you would expect.
It's
But
gamey.
there are flavors, Fitch, that you've never experienced before. The flavor of man is present. Similar though to how beef and deer are both meat.
Fitch will make the out loud
It
remark
is a
that
very much gamey almost, but otherworldly. Um, not good, but not bad. And very hot
Fitch will
in your
nod.
mouth.
Fitch will nod. This is like human, but gamier. Perhaps it should be soaked in sour cream for a bit to get rid of the gamey smell.
And this is why Jarek doesn't mind when Zoria is the face of the party.
Not sour cream, milk. Anything with lactose in it works, but you get the point.
Sure.
Don't mind him. Zora's gonna try like to just like, oh, we're here admitting to being cannibalistic beasts or something. So and Zora's just like turning to the ground saying, don't mind him. He jokes.
just
He's not very good at it.
Tilly's like, just give Fitch an arm and, set him off in the corner. We have, work to do.
Fine. I think we should hang carcass after we're done harvesting the more important bits to collect the blood. I have an experiment in mind. I think you'll enjoy that one.
Yeah, sure. This is getting really, like, weird for me, I'm gonna be honest.
What is your sense of adventure?
I left it in Carcon.
I can tell.
Yeah, this is definitely more than I signed up for.
Didn't Tilly just say that they were just as good as Hob? Hob would not flinch.
Hop doesn't have a hole in his tit.
That is not Fitch's problem.
Hob likes tits as well. So comparison is not fair.
I mean,
Well,
probably. I've never really seen him with a woman, but he's kind of old, so maybe he can't get it up.
I did not
I
intend
didn't.
to go there.
I was about to say I didn't realize we were going to start talking about Hobbs' sexual proclivities.
So as you cut into this creature, Zoria,
Mm.
Jarek, are there any pieces in particular that you want? And Fitch to a degree, but I assume Fitch is happy with an arm.
Fitch is going to say he wants an entire arm, and when given an entire arm, take a single bite and then give the rest to Zoria.
Yep. Zora will put it in a bucket to collect the blood. I'm interested particularly in two things: the heart and the liver. For any reason in particular, no, I have no fucking clue of what I'm doing, but I will collect those because they seem important.
Okay.
Also the head. I want the head severed whole.
Jarek's just going for the chains and the skin, specifically the mucus that used to hold the skin to the muscle.
Well, that's good because the chains and the skin are connected permanently.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a nice
I wonder
little
how that
roll of them, like a foul, bloody inner tube of chains and meat.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Like somebody made an oversized donut.
But yeah, he'll mostly be harvesting things along the lines of the mucus
Okay.
membranes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's an important bit we need to get.
Tilly simply requests the spine.
Oh.
Good choice, Tilly.
I have other requests. I
Or
wish
the
to have
skeleton at large.
Hmm.
What did you say, Zorian?
I wish to have the gonads.
But
Put them in jar.
Jericho just turned to stare at Zoria on that one.
It might be valuable. We don't know.
Well, ball's in your court, I guess.
I don't know where those went. Did those get rolled off in the the inner tube? The donut thing?
You all right, Tilly?
No.
What's going on?
I just started thinking about what we're doing.
Her constitution is lacking.
Huh. Okay.
This doesn't affect you people.
You get used to it.
You're more broken than I thought.
That's about the smartest thing she's ever fucking said.
So the party takes a while to harvest the organs and spinal column, and any other miscellaneous bits and pieces, the heart, the liver. As much blood as can be later collected from an already entirely open corpse.
Man, he's gonna be pissed when we see him next time.
But
they do go back, right?
We can pan to Vess if Vess would like. You're muted, Vess.
Yep, if you'd like.
What's Vess been up to during the previous evening and day alone?
I mean, the previous evening there was a lot of drinking
and
a lot of being very hurt from their previous encounter with said chain demon.
Sure.
Trances off the effects of the battle.
Yep.
And the effects of the alcohol.
Still a little hungover though in the morning, but that's fixable with more alcohol, right?
I mean, hair of the dwarf.
Yeah.
And don't shake your head.
Dwarf know one thing, it's how to make good booze.
So in the morning, once he gets up, does his like kind of morning routine, goes about his way, he's gonna go look for Rock. See if he can find him in the camp. Or ask around to see if anybody knows where he's at.
Okay. Yep. You do ultimately find Rock. And he's sitting there in a group of miscellaneous individuals.
They're just like talking?
Yeah. Yep. There's Rock, your familiar half orc friend, compatriot, fellow warrior that likes to hit things. There's a dwarf with a instead of scale mail and a staff. There's 3 gnomes that look pretty much fucking identical to each other. They're all just kind of lounging around.
Vess is gonna try and catch Rox. Huh?
So hey, Vess, how's it going? You look like hammered shit.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. You want to go hammer some more?
We
You
really
want a rematch?
no,
Can
right
we?
now, no. We can't. That would be not intelligent.
Why? Seems totally fine to me.
Thumbs over his shoulder.
Yeah,
the
they got
city.
that.
Yeah, they got that, but we're helping. What, you just come by looking to fight?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go take a walk. He gets up and walks with you.
Best follows, yeah.
Sure. And you meander through the camp, probably with nowhere in particular in mind. So either you're holding a grudge and actually want to fight me, or you got something on your mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe
Which one?
both.
Both? Okay.
Could be both.
Sure. What's eating at you, kid? No, not really a kid.
Apparently
You're kind
some
of older
giant
than me.
fucking apparently some giant fucking demon wasps.
Oh, demon wasps?
Or
That
something like that. They had some type of like stabby, suckery,
like
not
a
good thing.
like a stinger or like a proboscis or like needles on their hands or what?
Yep,
Yeah, that sounds fucking awful.
exactly. So, and they fucking hurt, dude. So I'm just thinking if I can hit maybe a little harder, that might be a good thing right now.
So you want to start strength training this? Because like you
I
don't take
mean,
me to be a whole your style is more of the quick and nimble and swaying all over the place.
yep.
Hitting
So
hitting
like,
harder is not gonna help you. I think you want to be quicker. But
sure.
anyways, yeah.
I mean, either way, like fighting better. How's
Oh,
that?
sure. Yeah, I understand
Sure.
that. I understand that. Being doing what we do, it's a hard life sometimes. The
Have you
rewards,
had a demon stab you in the gut and suck out your insides?
no, but
Yeah.
arm.
See, this is my point. I don't really want to cut off my arm though.
I didn't fucking
I
cut
don't
off
know.
my
I guess
arm.
it works well for Jarek. So
I lost this
that
arm fighting a fucking dragon.
oh, I stabbed dragons in the eyes. So didn't lose my arm. So
Yeah, yeah.
maybe that
Well,
was my bad.
it ate my sword with it. So
Yeah, swords seem overrated. See, they could
right.
get eaten by dragons.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on the
That
swords
seems
at that
pretty.
point.
So yeah,
But
that's where I'm at.
sure. Well, if you want to, work out sometime together, we can work out.
Yeah, see, like the working out thing, like, is that really, like you said, like, I don't really need strength. I need
Well,
to, like, beat somebody up and not get stabbed in the stomach over it.
hmm. Yeah, yeah.
What you got for that?
It's hard to teach these things because it's all like a natural instinct. once you learn it. So yeah, I guess sparring is kind of the best bet. But I can teach you a few
So
moves here.
yeah, so do you want to fight?
We'll work on some techniques. We don't need to be
Okay, let's go
grinding each
fight.
other into the dirt.
I mean, sure, sure.
Got to be, responsible.
I mean, I already spent last night in the med tent, so
Yeah, and that sucks. And I've been there, Wes.
yeah, this is what I'm saying. I've been there like the past like 3 months, it feels like.
Do you ever see any old adventurers?
I mean,
Like gray hairs. Somebody that's seen a lot of shit. We're gonna
isn't
get
that
hit,
kind of the
Bess.
point?
We're the
But like, I mean,
the
but
point
yeah,
is
but
we get hit so that, our softer friends don't have to take
yeah.
those hits as much. The hits that would kill people like your brother.
See, nah, I'm more in it for the like take them down with me. I mean, not my friends, but like if I can like go down with them, like I'm just not gonna go down alone. That's the goal, right?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely
There we
don't go
go.
down alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can spar. Yeah, I'll put you in. We'll put each other in some moves, and we'll better each other.
Yeah. And that's what Vest does today.
Sure. Vess and Rock spar throughout the day. Vess building up a good amount of exhaustion through rigorous physical training. What's your Vess?
12, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
I can double check.
Sure. Just make me an athletics check. Yeah, it would be more athletics than make an athletics with con.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you're proficient, then add your proficiency
That's
to
not
con.
right. -1, probably 12.
12. Okay. Um well, honestly, Rock fires quicker than you. But he puts up a good fight. He tends to tire quicker in a longer dragged out sequence. Whereas you have that runner's body, right? You're used to longer periods of exertion with running, so you maintain your breathing and everything. But you train with Rock all day. All day.
Okay.
And then presumably go and find the party.
Yep.
Come the evening.
For sake of simplicity, we can say that Vest walks into the tent when Jarek is packing his backpack.
Sure.
I don't know if Zoria is present or not because there are demon parts, presumably in another tent on a table.
Yeah, she's gathering that up, but also insisting on hanging the corpse to let it bleed.
Bleed out
I'm sure
anymore.
Fitch thinks she's making jerky. But
That's-
Jerkle, good.
Bess like comes into this scene and it's just kind of like A is just like a sweaty mess, and B like even beyond his own sweaty mess, looks around at the disgusting mess in front of him and is just like, "You guys had a productive day?
Oh yeah, you look hot.
Fuck off.
Sweaty.
Fuck off.
Temperature.
You look uh,
Room temperature.
Gory.
yeah, you
God, try to be fucking nice to somebody.
is calling somebody sweaty nice?
It was an observation to invite you to talk about your day. A mistake I will
Oh.
not be repeating.
No, I drank, hung out,
Oh. Feeling better?
mentally, physically, or spiritually.
That's a no.
Hmm.
Okay. I was about to go get the horses if you want to come along.
Yeah, I feel like Zoria's in the middle of.
Yeah, she's a little
Yeah, let's just leave her to her.
yeah, that's probably for the better. Zoria, remember? Share.
Oh
That's
no,
it.
she doesn't do that.
Well, she's not been
Whatever.
too bad till he pipes up from behind the creature.
Oh, you're done vomiting?
For now, I think I might be out.
I'll check for some herbs while I'm out to see if I can't find something to settle your stomach.
Yeah, that'd be great. Hi, Bear. You want
Come
some
along,
hot dog?
Vess. I'll catch you up.
Sit.
Can someone roll
There you
me
go.
a d20 plus 4?
Quick one.
Got it.
Easy.
D20 plus 4,
Yup.
11.
Well, that's 11 points of stealth. Because Fish is gonna creep up behind Tilly.
Uh-huh. Think of where to go.
Lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration?
Yup.
Fuck my NPCs, man. She doesn't notice you.
Well, Fitch is gonna creep up behind Tilly and very creepily just kind of like stroke her ankle or something because he's creeping along the floor like a weirdo.
Uh-huh.
And Tilly's nausea disappears.
Oh. That's nice.
As Tilly's left to wonder if she's become broken.
Right? And she looks
my
down
God,
and
is
sees
it
Fish
contagious?
after he touches her. Ooh. Okay.
Poorly camouflaged in a cluster of leaves.
Alright.
In the middle of a bloody tent. The exact opposite of camouflage.
I've got no more, Bear. Sorry, bud.
Fitch will nod to himself and then creep backwards again.
Yep.
Invisible. That
And
is all.
presumably Jarek and Vess go to get the horses.
Presumably. Or to find the horses, wherever they may be.
Yeah. Find the normal horses first and then find fucking Bubbles.
Bubbles. Bubbles here, boy. Where are you? Okay.
And in the meanwhile, he'll update Vess.
So Jarek fills Vess in.
Yep. So yeah, he spilled the beans, and those are the beans.
Okay. Vess, do you have anything in response to the beans?
Nope.
Nope.
Bess just kind of takes it all in.
Sure.
Stores it for future reference.
Okay.
This is good news, Vess.
Uh huh.
It almost makes me wish I could drink alcohol.
I mean, you could.
It tastes like shit now.
Man, I don't know how you're still alive.
And I get that a lot. Not normally regarding alcohol, just in general.
That makes sense.
Did Jarek drink any of the devil's blood?
No, actually.
Soon.
Soon.
Do they have any luck finding the horses?
Hmm. Give me an investigation check with your charisma.
Can I assist?
Yeah, by all means. You can roll it separately or together.
Yeah, all yours.
21.
21. All right. You managed to find your horses
Just the 2 or Bubbles as well?
and Bubbles. Given that
Oh,
it
damn,
is
we're fucking good.
given that it is above a 20.
Damn.
Ooh. Okay, they
Rory's
find
gonna
them.
be happy.
Are they alive though?
The horses are alive.
Cool.
They're munching on some feed. They seem to be well taken care of by
Okay.
a drow stable hand. Actually,
Well,
it's a human stable hand.
yeah, slave.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, we know they're alive. That'll be peace for Zoria.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see her if we couldn't find Bubbles.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got an unhealthy fascination with that horse.
I mean, have you seen the size of its cock? Says Vishla.
You know, Vishla,
It's gotta be that.
I hadn't thought of that before, Vishla, and I wish I hadn't thought of it now. So thank you for that. Oh. All right, I guess back to the tent. We've got all the information we need. Now it's just a matter of helping them clear the city out.
Hmm.
I'm sure Callan will be happy with the data we got.
Not wrong. Sorry, I'm just thinking through, demons, lady.
Yeah. So back to it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Also, you should take a bath.
I mean, I did this morning.
You should take another one.
Take a
Yeah.
bath.
I should, yes. And back to the town. Well, quote unquote town, the encampment.
Mhm.
He'll find Zoria. Bubbles is okay.
Zoria looks up from, I assume, a mass of gore, and suddenly, like, her face goes white. Oh, I'd forgotten. I got distracted. Is he
Yeah,
okay? And she just walks around
stop.
covered in blood.
Now
Mm.
stay right there. You look appetizing, but don't smell appetizing, and that's really awkward for me. He's fine. He's fine. They've been taking care of him. He's in the stables with the other horses.
Hmm. Well, I guess the Drow are civilized.
Yeah, I mean,
She says possibly in earshot of Drow, but yeah.
there's a reason I'm somewhat fond of them, even if they hate me.
Mm. They don't seem to respect us that much, but
I mean, we don't respect us that much.
true. And that should change, but I digress. Thank you for finding Bubbles.
Yep, we're good. Do you find anything new?
Yes. We were able to locate the gonads. No, I'm kidding.
Derek has those.
Yeah.
He does have them. Yeah. No, just. Well, actually, now that you mention it, I did want to make a strange proposition. Like the one Tilly and I made you a while ago.
And that
Remember?
is.
Zora raises her eyebrows.
I remember the feeding, if that's what you're referring to, but what do you want?
Yes, well, it's not feeding from us now. I want you to drink this. And she produces a vial of demon blood.
I just imagine she holds up a vial that's like got bloody fingerprints all over it and like skin hanging off the side and like sinew just hanging under her hand.
No, it is a clean vial of devil blood.
Is
If
that
I
what I
can
think?
collect, yeah, if I can collect it, Comp. Do you
Mhm.
wish me to roll for anything?
No, you can collect a vial of devil blood without too much difficulty.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
this point,
It'll
that's like
it'll
collecting water from a stream.
it would be difficult to collect a bucket of blood, considering most of that left his body when he was skinned.
Yeah.
Are you asking me to drink that?
Yes. And I want to watch. Take
Binky.
notes.
Yeah, that exactly what Derek's thinking is. He's just like, what is happening? Okay. And when this happened with Tilly, there was an exchange going on. I assume you're offering something to me in exchange for drinking what is very likely the infernal liquid version of crotch rot.
Oh, this is offered. You get to experience it. Is what I give. Yes.
Oh, you should have been the salesman. Fucking give me the gut vial.
Sorry, we'll give it.
He'll just stare at it for a minute and slowly look over at Vess.
I mean, it's a free drink.
Fitch, where are
Of
you?
course that's your opinion.
Which is presumably still in the tent, helping Zoria collect
Okay,
unmentionables.
sure.
Yeah, that's true. If you die, you have a diamond.
You remember I'm undead, right?
Oh, is that not how that works?
I don't think that's how that works.
Zori, is that how that works?
I don't know.
It
That's
works
why.
on zombies.
Oh god, if it'll just make the fucking conversation stop and he just sips the vial, like downs it all at once like a shot.
That is like licking a chunk of iron and sulfur.
Mmm. Mmm.
And
Little
beyond
floral.
that, there's not much hemoglobin taste.
Floral with rotten egg aftertaste. He
Do
just
you
keeps smacking his lips and like trying to get the taste out.
do you feel any different?
I
Not
feel
it's not pleasant blood to drink, but it is drinkable.
Which will hold up a hand.
yes, Fitch.
Can this one have the leftovers?
He'll just extend the vial to Fitch.
Fitch doesn't mind the taste of
Knock
overly
yourself out.
ripe eggs.
Overly ripe
So
egg.
it tastes about the same between the two of them.
Yes, yes. And Fitch has already tasted the material from the arm.
Yeah, I could do without ever tasting that again.
This one finds it quite pleasant.
Mm. Mm. Well, it's been a good day, and that almost ruined it, but not quite. I'm gonna go find some drow to go into town with. If y'all need me, I will be back at dawn.
Oh, hey, Jarek. Bess slaps him.
Like across the face?
No, just like the hand slapped.
Rude.
Yeah.
Who's stinky now?
That one's angry.
She's just grumpy.
But yeah, Derek will go see if he can't help the drow.
Okay.
Doesn't even need to be role played for the better part, as far
Sure.
as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Down to you.
Zora has one thing to do though.
Okay.
On a reasonable time of day, so when normal people will be awake, she's going to send a message to Lerdra, the librarian,
Okay.
because I did not forget about that NPC.
God damn it, I'd hoped you had.
The librarian of Karkam, if I recall.
Hester.
Hester.
The
Of
one we saved.
Hester,
Okay.
the one we,
The one you saved.
One
Yeah.
that we told Zoria told the drow that the librarian would be incredibly useful if not put
If not,
on like the
if
front
not
line.
conscripted.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I'll send to her. That you're alive. Do come back. I need you. We still have books to catalog.
Imagine nearly dying. Your entire town gets burned down. You're taken by hostiles who want to enslave you. And this bitch has the audacity to call you into work.
We have things to catalog. My time isn't really my own, so I'll have to get back to you on that.
My time isn't mine. What the fuck does that even mean?
What was that? Or no, wait, Jordan's not there. Disregard.
Zora won't respond. She'll just wonder what that expression means, because Bank doesn't know it. Has never heard it.
Means they're not in charge of themselves.
Oh. Okay.
Someone already has their time slotted.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Okay.
Oh, Zora won't respond. She'll leave it. She'll leave it alone.
Sure. And you all finish harvesting the organs from the body. Is anybody doing anything in particular? Other than Jarek,
Nope.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Gloria? Bess?
Mm.
Bitch?
We're camping out tonight in the tent again.
I do believe. Except for Jarek. Jarek's going into the city to fight at night. Apparently.
Yeah, I don't think Vess has anything to do at night. That
Okay.
particular time.
Zoria, anything? Bitch, anything?
Zora
Nope.
will ask an officer looking drow if they have any plans on dispelling the portals anytime soon. She's just wondering, like,
Hmm.
are they gonna take care of that? Is that in the schedule?
Is that in the schedule?
Yeah, they're planning to keeping it open.
The portals seem to open and close at random.
Okay.
So, while we may be able to dispel one, if we can get close enough, we can't necessarily stop them from opening, and we don't know the means by which they're opening.
I see. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, that's it for me.
Mm-hmm. Fitch,
Yes.
what do you have? What are you doing?
Nothing at the moment.
Hanging out around camp?
Yep. Preying on those that he smells gangrene on.
Okay. Um, Fitch, a wounded drow seems to be following you around.
Fitch will off. Fitch will simply. Does that one require a doctor?
She speaks to you in Elvish. Actually, in Undercommon at first. I don't know if you understand Undercommon.
Nope.
Okay. And then in Elvish, and I believe you speak Elvish.
Yes.
Okay.
This one does.
And asks if you can help her.
Yes. And the good berry is proffered and held menacingly in front of him.
She takes it, looks at it, and asks you what to do with it.
Fitch will grab her hand
Mm-hmm.
and shove it in her mouth.
Okay. Sure.
Doctor's orders.
Non-consensual feeding kinks.
Right. Could you look at my wounds?
This one can.
I feel so bad for this drow woman.
They are embarrassing. She asked questioningly.
This one has seen everything.
I don't want the people in the camp to see them. Can we go somewhere more secluded?
Y'all can't see my face.
We cannot.
I'm internally very much struggling with the urge to be like, this is a trap, this is a trap, this is a trap. And
But
also,
Fitch
like,
would go.
100% a trap, but
100% a trap. This is
Um,
sus AF.
reminds me of the demon in town.
Fitch's face will light up. And he will cock his head a little bit and say, of course, this doctor does not violate privacy.
HIPAA strikes again.
Do
The
you have,
leading cause of death in doctors.
okay,
HIPAA.
do you have a tent nearby?
does not.
Do you
Does that
know?
one have a tent?
No. Do you have somewhere more private?
Un momento, por favor.
Sure.
I gotta check my spells.
Oh,
We're about to do something really fucking stupid.
Yeah, and I'm here for it. If it makes you feel better, I do stupid shit with Jarek so fucking often.
So Fitch will. Is there anything immediately around the player?
I mean, you are in the camp.
Is there anything within, like. Fine, he will lead her to a more open area.
Okay.
And he will put his hands on his shoulder, put his hands on her shoulders,
Mhm.
make a shushing motion, just like shh, and then twirl like a Disney princess. Wall of fire.
Well,
It's, it's opaque. It's not a tent, but it's opaque.
Facing outwards. That's not going to get any attention at all.
dancing
It is
in a ring of
private
fire.
Mm-hmm.
enough. And then Fitch will turn back to the woman like he didn't just cast a 4th level spell because he wanted a little privacy.
Yeah.
What's magic for if you're not going to abuse it?
Right?
Abusing others.
And then Fitch is smitten by an eldritch blast.
Oh, nothing so forthright, Fitch.
As the drow just immediately descend upon this wall of fire and kill everything inside.
The drow inside begins to remove her damaged top piece of armor. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Gladly.
They want that key.
Really? You don't say. 24?
Wow.
17 plus 7.
Mm-hmm. Well, Fitch, you succeed as invisible knives pierce into your mind, and your body stiffens momentarily in the response.
Joke's on her. Fitch doesn't have enough brain cells to overtake.
To dominate. Yeah.
Yep.
She looks confused.
Does she say anything?
Not immediately, no. Does Fish do anything immediately?
Is it obvious that she casted the spell?
Make an insight check.
Okay. And then with that same insight check, I want to
Um,
detect malice in her expression.
Actually, it would be obvious that she attempted to cast Dominate Person
Okay.
because there are
But
visual and somatic components.
okay.
Vocal and
And
somatic.
then can I insight to see malice?
Yeah,
Or is that obvious?
you can insight to see malice.
That is a 12.
Mostly she looks confused. Fitch, I need a Actually,
Put it on me, Gump. Let's see.
I know. I need to actually look at the rules for this.
Oh no. You know it's bad when Gump pulls out the books.
I don't know. Gump would pull out the books just to check about anything.
Yeah, he does check a lot of
I
things.
need you to make an athletics check, Pitch.
Oh, yeah, okay. Uh, 14?
14. All right.
Wait.
Come on.
Yeah, 14.
Don't fail me now. Failed me. She comes to you and tries to hug you.
See, on one hand, Fitch likes hugs.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other,
And she says,
um,
I really need your help.
I love how if this was any other character, they would have already been attacked by now. Any other character.
Yes, the drow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It seems really sus.
yeah, super sus.
Seems
Hold
my
on.
ass.
Hey y'all, I really hate to do this, but I need like 2 or 3 minutes.
That's fine.
Can we
Yep.
cut to someone else for a moment?
The
Kiddo just peed
Yeah.
everywhere.
the creature turns to mist in your arms, Fitch, and
Oh, I was gonna hold person.
disappears up above
Oh.
the flames.
Fitch will blink.
But yep. And we can end it there tonight. Thank you
Sweet,
for
sounds good.
joining us, everyone. I hope you had a good time. I did. It's
We got
interesting.
information.
We got some information. Yeah. I had a good time. I assume they had a good time. They got some info. They did away with their captive. And yeah,
Harvested some organs. as one
harvested some
does.
organs and pieces. And we'll pick it up there next time. For those of you joining us, we will come. Let's see you Monday. Peace.
Ooh, yeah.